This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 11. Then said the Lord unto me, Pray not for this people for their good. Verse 12. When they fast, I will not hear their cry, and when they offer burnt offering and an oblation, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword, and by the famine, and by the pestilence. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 11 and 12, is I came across a couple of articles today which just clearly shows, the Lord's work at hand. And we hear the prophets of Great Millstone through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're not going to pray for you clowns, all right? In fact, we're going to rejoice, all right? Because this is the work of the Lord. He's pronouncing judgment here in America, in Babylon, to you wicked heathens and you wicked two-thirds that do not seek the Lord, all right? And you two-thirds, man, the Lord has a special judgment for you because you're his people and you refuse to acknowledge it and return to him. So let's get into this article because this is interesting. Despite 100% vaccine requirement, whooping cough outbreak forces closure of Houston school. Right? Isn't that funny? Here it is. You got Esau E, bitch ass E, pushing out mandatory vaccination. All right? This school, oh, by the way, this school is a Roman Catholic school, requires all their students to get vaccinated, and they still got a whooping cough outbreak, which just proves that there's no escaping the Lord's judgment. If he pronounced you to get pestilence, you will receive pestilence. It says a private school near Memorial Park will be closed for the rest of the year after a recent outbreak of whooping cough cases, the school's pastor stated in a letter to parents. The letter went out last week and was shared on the school's Facebook page. St. Theresa Catholic School on Durford Street. So this is a Roman Catholic school. And this goes to show you they don't have faith in the Lord. They don't have faith in the God of the Bible, the God of Israel. Or else, okay, why would they be requiring all their students to get vaccinated? That cuts so-called Christianity right there. That proves that the Lord ain't dealing with so-called Christianity, man. He ain't dealing especially with the Roman Catholic Church. Because I guarantee in that school, there's probably 1,000 idols all throughout that facility, that establishment. St. Theresa Catholic School on Dunford Street told parents whooping cough, formerly known as pertussis, is a highly contagious disease that begins with symptoms similar to a cold. After a week or two, it can develop into a severe cough. However, it is especially dangerous for babies and people with weakened immune systems, right? And you know who those that have the weak immune systems? All right, all those that disobey the Lord. All right, you have the weak immune systems. And no matter how many vaccines you get, you gonna get hit with the pestilence. All right, and more to come. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be Ebola outbreaks here in America. Oh, pay attention to the hepatitis A that's running rampant all throughout the country. That's spreading like wildfire. All right, it's a liver disease. You have typhus running rampant through California because of all the homelessness and poverty. All right? And many more diseases that I have not named are coming to America, to a city near you. And that's the work of the Lord. That's judgment. Another article. Lord said famine, right? Well, I got an article from the SacramentoBee.com. What is going on with this thing? Satan. Gotta do his work. Hold on, let me just enter it again. Lord willing, it populates back up. Yeah, that's another thing. This internet and these computers, they're getting disruptive, and it's called. It just proves that we're coming to the end of preaching this word. All right. Because I have a fairly new computer and this is happening. So, it is what it is. But anyway, this is, let me just continue on with the lesson. This is California needs a solution for childhood food insecurity, right? And in the article, I read it. The article says there's 2 million California children that are going hungry. 2 million in the state of California. All right? And that goes to show you that the Lord is bringing judgment to that wicked state, because that wicked state, all right, pushes nothing but the LGBTQ personnel. It also pushes promiscuity, all right? You have Hollywood there. So, yeah, that's the Lord judging that place, man. And more specifically, you Jakes, because you refuse to seek the Lord, all right? So that's that article. Let's go to another article. 6 people shot in 5 Points area of High Point on Christmas Eve, right? And that's the Lord judging. Hey, that's the sword right there, all right? Because, hey, you clowns are not supposed to be celebrating Christmas, all right? Christmas is nowhere in the Bible, all right? That is not a high holy day by who the world ignorantly calls God and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, all right? Their real names are Yahweh, which means he exists, all right? And his son, Yahweh Shai, he delivers, he saves, all right? That's what that means. And there's nowhere in the Bible does it tell you to celebrate Christmas. And this is what happens, man. 6 people shot in 5 Points area of High Point on Christmas Eve, right? Shots fired, man, in a parking lot. And the guarantee, they were all getting ready to go, all right, engage in their folly and their wickedness, celebrating Christmas. All right? That's judgment. That's why we do not pray for this people. All right? Let's go to Jeremiah 16:1. And this is what the Lord, told us, man. He wrote this in the scripture because you got to take heed. And that's why if you're a man of the Lord and you have children and a wife, you have a lot of responsibilities, because this is what the Lord said. Jeremiah 16:1. The word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, verse 2, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place, right? And like the scripture says, it was written aforetimes, written for our learning, all right? And America is going to go down. It's going to be the worst country, worst kingdom to go down than any other kingdom prior to it. All right, these are the last days. This is the grand finale. 3, for thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begot them in this land. Verse 4, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Right? And this is future prophecies coming to America, man. All right? So if you don't want to seek the Lord, man, you are condemned. And this is talking to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you're the children of Israel. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord. When you read scriptures like that, and you have a wife and children, that should move you to fear the Lord, persuade you, all right, to get your act together. All right? And reading these articles, okay, these are Esau's news media, man. This is bitch ass E's news media, and he has to report this stuff. And reading these articles should, move you to seek the Lord. But We know two-thirds won't. Two-thirds will die a horrible death. And we see it every day. We hear the prophets of Great Millstone through the spare power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Why do you think the apostles always get on us to push these videos? All right? Continue, all right, being charitable. Continue engaging in these scriptures, all right? Because of the times that's coming to America. And when you read scriptures like this, all right, this should motivate you, man. Especially if you have children and a wife or wives, all right? Because there's certain brothers that do have multiple wives, all right? But the thing is that you better be seeking the Lord, man, because the Lord's gonna take care of His elect, all right? They're not gonna see death, but you two-thirds, you're gonna see death. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and I'll close out with this. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Right. So we hear the prophets, through the spare power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, are telling our people what's to come. And we're telling you according to what the Lord said. We're reading out of the Bible. This is not our own opinion. This is the Lord saying this. 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right. They are faithful and true. All right. And they are written in the Bible. Okay, that majority of you Jakes do have. You have multiples of them. You have them sitting on your dashboard, like Brother Ramak from my camp always like to put out. You have it sit on your dashboard or sit on your dresser, and it's just sitting there collecting dust. All right, even though the answers are all in there. All right, and the prophecies are all in there. 3, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, we're not scared of you. All right, we don't care all the things that you say about us, the horrible things that you say about us. We have a job to do. We have a mission to do, a task to do. All right, commanded by the Lord to push this word out. All right, so we can get delivered and our family can get delivered. All right, because the judgment's coming to America, especially if you haven't been paying attention to what was going on here in Babylon, America in 2019. Hey, you're an idiot, man. You're a piece of shit. Because the Lord was showing His hand in 2019. All right? And we're about to end 2019. Lord willing, it ends off with a bang. All right? 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? And that's a damn shame that 2/3 of our people are going to die. But that's how the story has to play out. Because the truth is out there now. The truth is out there. The prophets we're here, man. The prophets are being seen. Okay? But 2/3 are unfaithful, so they'll die in their unfaithfulness. 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right. And there that's the whooping cough in Houston, the food insecurity in California, and 6 people being shot in the Carolinas. All right, this proves that, hey, the Lord is bringing the judgment, man. 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right, in America, you are that sinful kingdom. All right, and your hands show what you push out here and abroad. You push out the LGBTQ personnel, the community. You push that out in the forefront. You push out democracy. All right. You spew lies and deception with that Christianity garbage. All right. So-called white Jesus. Okay. You oppress the children of Israel. Your whole financial system is a fraud. It's witchcraft. All right. So yeah, that's why the Lord has to judge this place, and He is judging it. And we see it, the prophets, and it's only going to intensify. It's only going to intensify, because this is what the Lord said. 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right, and that's the prophets, man. we complain continually of all the wickedness that goes on here in America and abroad. All right, all the innocent and righteous blood that crieth out. Right, those that died. All right, that were innocent. Those that died in this truth. All right, because of all you wicked people, especially our people, man, and what you like to do, man. So that's why the Lord is going to judge this place. And verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Exactly. So the Lord is going to avenge his chosen, his elect. He's going to kill you 2/3 and heathens. Point blank, period. And he's doing it. All right. He's sending out these whooping coughs. All right. He's making sure your little children are starving. All right. Here we go. California has a hunger problem. It's hurting our kids. We need a solution. Right. Food insecurity, man. All right. 2 million, right here, look, 2 million of California children live in low-income household without consistent access to enough food, man. Hey, this is judgment. All right? We are physicians, not mathematicians, but we see how the numbers don't add up for many families. High rent and childcare costs equal less money for nutritionally adequate food and poor health for all household members, right? And that's the reason why this place got to go too, because of bitch ass Esau Edom, the so-called white man today, because of this whole system, all right, this whole overvalued, false economy, man, all right? They just keep printing money, pumping, all right, digital currency into the system, and it's making the cost of living rise, while those on a fixed income or those that are working minimum wage or working 2 or 3 jobs can't make enough money, all right, to get equal to or leverage against the cost of living. So, that's why this place got to go. And, this is the Lord just showing his judgment, because at the end of the day, this is of the Lord. At the end of the day, this is his judgment. This is his movie. All right? So, Lord willing, let's edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth. I'm risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. As you can see, the Lord's judging these people. And it's beautiful. Yapa. Shalom. And of course, Abba Ball. Shalom.